Hi, Louis. Thanks a lot for taking a bit of time. I'd like to ask you, before moving to France and joining RC Toulon, what was the thing that excited you most, and on the other end, that made you a bit nervous about moving to France?
Pleasure. Thanks for having me. I think for me, the new experience was something I was really excited for. I think when you're in one spot for too long, it's very easy to get comfortable, and I feel like part of being a rugby player, about being a better person, is getting out of your comfort zone. So that was the first thing. And then to get an opportunity to come to a club like Toulon with so much history, with so much English history, with Johnny and the lights coming through here and winning trophies. I saw that as a fantastic challenge and a fantastic opportunity to grow as a person and as a player as well. So when the opportunity came about, I couldn't pass that really.
You've been now in Toulon for 1 year. How life has been since then, and compared to what you were expecting before joining, how things have been?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Yeah, it's been really enjoyable. I thought it'd be harder to create a bond with some of the French lads. However, the boys here have been fantastic in bringing me in and helped me to learn French and correcting me when my French hasn't been so good. So yeah, it's been unbelievable really. I think the experience you get on match days here is like no other. They live, they breathe rugby, which is unbelievable to play in front of. But yeah, the rugby is something I'm really enjoying. The competitive nature of it. Every week feels like a test match, and it feels like a proper challenge. So yeah, I'm loving my time here so far.
Cool. Is there one thing that you really miss from England?
Just the pub, I think. In honesty, obviously I miss family, and yeah, going for a long walk in the cold and sitting by the fire in a pub and getting a pub lunch and fish and chips is probably what I miss the most. But yeah, while I'm here, quite happy with the warm weather and the brasseries instead.
I'm going to make a statement. Let me know what you think. UK and France actually make a complementary couple.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. I think there's a stereotype that the French don't like the English, and there's not a great relationship. Whether since I've been here, I've seen the exact opposite. I think you need a combination of both cultures, and I think when you have that, you're met with an unmovable force. To be honest, you saw here in Toulon back in 2014, you get a mix of French culture and English culture. When that comes together, I think it creates something really special.
How does the following sound? French have the flair at rugby, British have it at business and trade.
As an Englishman, I was going to say the English will take the rugby as well, but I think that would probably be unfair at the moment. But I think you see it in a rugby sense, especially. I think in England you focus on the whole machine, well-oiled machine, and the game plan is very heavily focused. Where I think in France, what you do really well is you allow individuals to shine and show their brilliance. And I think when you get a combination of the two, of that, having a really well-oiled machine and a good game plan and guys who can do the nitty-gritty stuff and stick to the foundations, added with a little bit of that French flair, you get a really good pairing, I think.
Are you starting to think about the after career, and is business like an option you're considering, you're thinking about?
Yeah, definitely. I've got a year to go before I've got my degree in business executive management. So yeah, business is something I'm extremely interested in. In rugby, there's so many stories. Every week you're telling a different story, and I think that transfers really well to the business side of things. To be able to create a brand identity, to understand what a business is about, what story you're selling, and being able to pitch that to the public and sell that is something that interests me, and I think transfers quite nicely with rugby as well.
That's really cool. In your view, what's the main thing that rugby taught you and that would make you one successful in business?
I think in rugby there's so many big characters, and being able to manage those characters, to be able to change your messaging depending on people, I think is so important in business and in rugby. I think a bad plan, but with everyone that's brought in, is much better than the world's best plan that one or two people aren't buying into. So be able to put that plan across, to be able to put everyone on the same page, I think transfers really well to the business side as well.
However, if you had to pick between the Brennus, the top 14, and a victory of England against France in the Six Nations, what would be your choice?
I think since I'm here, I'm here now. I have to give everything to the team, and what comes first is Toulon over everything now. So yeah, be the top 4 team without question.
In Champions Cup, you'll soon play against Bath, Gloucester, Edinburgh. Does it feel special to play against English clubs?
Not necessarily special. It'd be nice to go back to playing against English teams. It's a different way of playing, and of course playing against a few old faces that have come across over the years will make it really enjoyable. I love French rugby, but I think the chance to play against some English teams again is something that I'm really looking forward to.
I'd like to talk about women and women rugby. So the English team has won a second World Cup a week ago. Did you guys, look at it? Are you in touch? Are you following what the ladies are doing?
Yeah, watched all of them. A lot of the time in Six Nations you go across Twickenham and you catch up with some of the ladies there, and what they've done is unbelievable. For England to have the best women's rugby team in the world is fantastic for young girls out there who are aspiring to play rugby and maybe met with certain stereotypes that rugby isn't for girls. To see a group of women go out and do something like that, I think is fantastic for the younger generation. So yes, fantastic for the country, fantastic for the women, and yeah, very proud to say that we've got the best women's team in the world.
Yeah, that's cool. And any word on that note, to encourage young girls, young boys and their parents to play rugby?
For me, the values you get from rugby, the relationships you create outweigh the risks fourfold for me. So yeah, for anyone who's thinking or considering about getting involved in rugby, playing, coaching, refereeing, I couldn't recommend it highly enough. It's given me a fantastic life. It's given me best friends. It's got me all around the world and given me some fantastic values that I'm going to hold for the rest of my life. So I couldn't recommend it highly enough.
So at the Franco-British Chamber of Commerce, we've been helping businesses to connect for now 150 years across both sides of the channel. What do you think of that kind of network and initiatives? How helpful it is?
Oh, I think in any business, in any organisation, you need to take ideas from elsewhere. I think the same in rugby. You have to leave your ego at the door and you have to take advice from other people and share those experiences. And the fact that you have a system and an organisation there that helps you do that helps you get in touch with other businesses and helps overcome some of those barriers across France and England, I think is a fantastic opportunity for everyone to be able to learn and grow from other businesses that you wouldn't necessarily have contact with otherwise. So yeah, I think it's a fantastic idea.
Thanks. Any word in French to conclude this interview?
Just a word. All the boys keep saying bogos, which are quite, I think it's my favourite French word now. So yeah, end the interview with that.
Cool. Merci beaucoup. Thanks a lot.
Thanks very much.
Nice meeting you. Thanks for your time.
No, you too.
Appreciate it.